Gemini, huge energy for the month of December. It seems like you're letting go of some massive weights that you've been carrying, overcoming some huge power struggles in your life, dealing with something oppressive or restricting. Could even be like dropping an addiction and overcoming some huge personal challenges or professional challenges. 3 major arcana cards like that. I can't wait to clear them up. Before we do that, I'll just look at the end of November coming into December. It does seem like you're feeling yourself a little more now. You're feeling like that main character energy, feeling very empowered and confident and motivated and self-assured. You might have been giving or receiving support from loved ones and getting a lot of encouragement and like people maybe validating you or telling you like you're on the right track, like celebrating you, telling you that they're proud of you. Equally, this could have been you, Gemini, telling somebody this, expressing this to another person, offering that support. It could have been, going both ways, but it does seem like a really like nice emotional balance has been brought around in your life recently, and you're feeling more in touch maybe with family members, people older than you, or younger than you. I'm even picking up here, feeling back more in touch with these people. The Sun card, the Devil, the Strength card. Yeah, so this is like really talking about shining a huge light on problems that have been weighing you down and that you're not going to keep in the dark anymore. You're putting them out into the clear light of day, Gemini, and you're saying, I'm not really taking this anymore. So it seems like you're liberating yourself from something that has been bogging you down, maybe even tremendously, because the Strength card appears when we have overcome something that has required us to always tap into that never fading resiliency that human beings have and that inner strength. So it reminds us time and time again, the Strength card, that like we'll always overcome and we will live to feel the sun moments again in our life, even when it doesn't feel like it at the time. But those moments require usually like some trial or tribulation to endure at the least sometimes. But the end of December it seems like you're engaging in some sort of information here, with the Page of Swords being like a different kind of communication coming through. Not that it's not supportive, it's just very informative. Either way, it's very exposing, and you get a lot of confirmation and validation from this, whatever statement comes through. Paired with the Five of Swords, I'm just getting like a nastier tone to it. So it's like, oh great, like I didn't really want to hear that or something. There is like an energy of that's possible. We'll clear it up. The Death card in reverse is the last card of the reading so far. So the Death card is all about transformation and change, the inevitable change. And when it reverses, we are resisting the inevitable change. And sometimes we're like, no, I know that I need to transform. I know I have to give this up. I know I need to do this, but I'm just not there yet, and I'm just not accepting yet of the change that you're probably quite aware needs to happen. And if not, maybe this conversation or email or correspondence that comes through at the end of the month is all the more clarifying. Also, hopefully it helps you identify anybody who is trying to like scam email you. I see this very much as a scam email. That's the energy of that. Like these people are like, oh, I can't believe I fell for that. It's the energy of a scam email. So watch out for that kind of a thing, literally, or in some sort of other sort of archetypal way, symbolically. Let's clear up these cards together, Gemini. Some signs I'm seeing as possible at the moment would be maybe Leo and Scorpio in this reading. It's definitely not limited to Leo and Scorpio, but there is a kind of tone of that. Let's have a look now at the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Cups for you, Gemini. This is a past energy. However, take what resonates when it does and leave the rest. Time and energy being fluid on these readings. Let's see now. The Three of Pentacles. And in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. So there was an uneasiness about how something was going to go at work, I think, or on some sort of a team or sort of collaboration you're a part of. Could have been just your team on work, and you were kind of uneasy about how this project was going to come out. Most likely you could have even been feeling this like, oh, this is not going to go well. Like, it seems to be a bit more negative to me here, but it seems like there's been a lot of dysfunction around you at work, potentially. At the bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands is in reverse. This can be like the company setting when things are a little chaotic and you don't know what's going to happen next, and things are being changed around and you're not sure what the outcome is going to be. So that just brings up these feelings of uneasiness. At the same time, maybe you're identifying, if at a work situation, who the people you can actually maybe count on as a friend are, and as well as out of work, who that you can kind of have an open conversation with. Perhaps for some, like, there are really strong friendships and ties here, but that overall, maybe you're kind of worried about somebody losing their position in work or something like that, Gemini. But there is some sort of an energy of this coming through in the reading now. Let me see what else. It does seem like if you are some sort of an artist, and it looks like you're feeling very inspired at the moment, and that the work you've been putting out there is pretty genius, I would say. Like, this is just endless stream of radiating creativity and happiness and flow, and the Three of Pentacles really refines the craft. So it might be that you're feeling good about what you've been putting out there if you're a creator, and that doesn't necessarily have to be art by any means. Anything that we create is just something that we spend our time dedicating as sacred in our life, and then we spend time refining and practicing it. But maybe you're worried that other people won't be receiving it, or you won't get the payment that you want or something like that. Okay, so let's take it into December, where the energy seems to be picking up a little bit of tempo here now. I'm putting this around from the 4th of December onwards. There was a solar, well, at the time that I've been recording this, it has not happened yet, but on the 3rd or 4th of December, depending where you are now in the world, is a solar eclipse new moon. So the energy of new beginnings coming up here around the 3rd or 4th of December. Eclipse energy plays out in 6-month cycles. It could have a theme running through of a cycle from 6 months ago and 12 months ago similarly. But new beginning, watch out for anything that seems a little new around the 3rd or the 4th, looking like new cycles emerging. So let's clear up these 3 major arcana cards for December for you, Gemini. The Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm sitting on a very squeaky leather chair. Whoa. Okay, so the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so you've been ready to let this go, bring it to light, face the shadow on this. You've been ready to do this, and because it's becoming overwhelming for you. Maybe some of you have to tell somebody something. You're mustering up the strength to do that. The Six of Wands. Okay, so it looks like your approach is looking pretty good so far. It looks like what way you seem to approach this and what way it's received, what way you handle it seems to look pretty successful. It seems like your reputation stays intact. Eight of Cups is where the emotions come into it at the moment, and you're a bit puzzled there because it's reversed here on the emotional side of things. You're actually thinking about, this is the leaving and walking away from. When we reverse, we're coming back to the situation. This looks like sometimes a second chance. Let's try this again. Let's go around again and let's try and do this again. Something of that nature. So you may actually start thinking about revisiting an issue emotionally in December rather than leaving it fully behind. There is an element of this that you want to leave behind, the one that weighs the most, and it's something that like kind of gets you feeling bogged down emotionally. Maybe you're carrying the weight of somebody else's emotions, and you come to realize this in December a little strongly. The Sun card, but like overall you're overcoming, and what is the biggest thing? It seems like your path is clear ahead of you. Keep up that ambition and hustle, desire towards your goals, and if one of your goals is to liberate yourself from a situation that, well, yeah, I said maybe oppressive. The Ten of Wands is oppressive. That is just pure heaviness and too much to carry. So that might be starting to come up for you in December, and like that becomes one of your goals. Like, I'm going to stick with this. I'm really going to quit this situation. I'm going to quit this habit. I'm going to quit this job that brings me down and devalues me, whatever it is. I'm not saying go out and quit your job or anything like that, but it's just the energy of something that weighs down too much. Okay, so a different situation. I think the Five of Swords, Page of Swords, Death in reverse seems to be. I'm imagining this seems like of more you, this is about somebody closer to you, closer to home, conversation from somebody you know. Even though I said energy of scam email wouldn't necessarily be somebody you know, but it could be somebody you know trying to pull the wool over your eyes on something. Let's have a look at what this comes up as. It seems a little closer to home in one sense. The Chariot card, another major arcana, followed by another major arcana, the Temperance card. So this, there is opportunity here by letting go of that thing that you know has to change anyway. I think once you let go of it, you actually seem to be presented with potentially even new and more aligned opportunities. The Ace of Pentacles, whoops, the Magician beside the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Three of Cups, a celebration beside the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. So maybe when you do finally stop resisting the inevitable change, more aligned opportunities for you to create the reality that seems closer to what you value, what you desire, what you really want for yourself, what you know is actually within reach. The Chariot is saying like it could happen quicker than you even think. This could have been a very much the energy of, hi Gemini, thank you for getting up to speed finally. Welcome to the party. We've been waiting. Let's go. You've been ready. We've been waiting outside for so long. The meter's up. The Temperance card is saying now that December rather, this is the card for Sagittarius. This is the card for Scorpio. This is the card for Sagittarius. We've moved recently from Scorpio season, a great season of death, rebirth, purging, transformation, and now we ascend towards the light and a little higher and lighter in Temperance, letting go of certain things or having addressed certain things, having been reborn. So there is a good light been shone in December about like what would happen if you made this change, what could unfold for you. So I'll leave you with that December thought. Thanks for watching, Gemini. If you're interested in your personalized astrology for the month ahead, go over to my YouTube. There is a, you know what, I'll link it in the description box.